It's time to conquer the pillars of Islam with the 5 Pillars board game. Before you start, separate the question cards into the 25 categories and place them into the card tray. Ensure that you have 50 pillar tiles, 25 for each team, 10 check marks, 5 for each team, and 5 pillar tokens. Split into 2 teams, grab a sheet of paper and a pencil to keep score, and you're all set to go. Open the game board and assign each team to one of the big pillars. During the game, each team will take turns at answering a round of pillar questions called the Pillar Round, for which they are rewarded with pillar tiles and pillar points. For some questions, you can win special merit points, and as the game progresses, your team can checkmark completed difficulty levels. The first team to fill their entire pillar with tiles has conquered the pillars of Islam and is the winner. When it's your team's turn, you must select one member of your team to be the active player for the round. This is the only player who can answer the questions during the round. To decide on the order of the 5 pillar questions, the active player must first assign each of the 5 pillar tokens to a difficulty level on the board. The opposing team should select the appropriate question cards and ask the questions during the round. Whenever the active player answers correctly, he or she needs to decide if to go to the next level. Why if? Well, there is a catch. If you decide to go to the next level and you answer the next question incorrectly, you do not get any pillar tiles or pillar points for the round, so proceed with caution. And if you think the questions are getting too tough, you can walk away with the pillar tiles and pillar points for the correctly answered questions at any time during the pillar round. At the end of your team's pillar round, it's the next team's turn to have a go. Then your turn again, and so on, with both teams changing their active player with every new round, so everyone gets a turn. The points you earn for each correctly answered question depend on the question's level. Level 1 questions are worth 1 point, Level 2, 2 points, Level 3, 3 points, Level 4, 4 points, and Level 5 questions are worth 5 points. For example, if you answered up to Level 3 correctly in your pillar round and decided to walk away, you've earned a total of 6 points. The pillar tiles you earn for each correctly answered question depends on the categories the questions came from. For example, if your pillar tokens were arranged like this, and you decide to walk away after answering level 1, 2, and 3, you've earned a pillar tile for Zakah, Iman, and Salah. The tiles are placed on your team's pillar on the game board, where the matching column and difficulty row intersect, if the spot is still empty. If a spot has been filled already, you will still earn points, but you do not need to place another pillar tile on the board. On some of the question cards, the team asking the questions will notice 1 or 2 references from the Qur'an and/or Hadith, which serve as the evidence for the answer. After the active player answers correctly, he or she should be informed that there are references, and for each reference the active player can give, 1 point is earned as a bonus. To checkmark level 1 on your team's pillar, a level 1 question for each pillar of Islam must be answered so that the entire level 1 row is filled with pillar tiles. To checkmark higher levels, your team must tile every spot for that level, as well as checkmark all preceding levels. So what's the point in checkmarking a level? Simple. If during the pillar round the active player takes a risk to go to the next level and answers incorrectly, you do not get any pillar tiles, but you get to keep the pillar points for the correctly answered questions if the question came from a checkmarked level. So to quickly recap, each team takes turn at the pillar round and accumulates points and tiles. The first team to fill their entire pillar on the game board with tiles has conquered the pillars of Islam and is the winner. If the game ends before that, the team with the most points wins. If you own both the 5 Pillars board game and Funbox, you can play them together as one game. To do this, each team takes part in the pillar round from the board game, and then the activity round from the Funbox, before handing over the turn to the next team. So get ready to increase your knowledge, because with 5 Pillars, you learn something new with every flip of the card.